Hello and welcome back to the Red Zone here on 103.3 WZND. We are currently joined by North Texas Invitational and Oral Roberts Invitational all-tournament team player, ISU Volleyball, Sydney Holt. Sydney, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Sydney, the team has a big weekend coming up. For those of you that don't know, the Redbird Invitational is this weekend. We've got teams like UCF, 14th ranked U of I, and 7th ranked Marquette all coming into Redbird Arena. So, Sydney, what does it mean for you and the program to host such a tournament as prestigious as this and have these teams here?
Yeah, it's super exciting. I think these last 2 weekends, they were really good for us in preparing for this, but I think this is like the weekend to watch and the weekend to be here for, and we're just super excited that Redbird Arena is going to be able to open with its new seating. Looks really good. We're excited to host these top 25 teams. I think it's going to be some really good competition all weekend long, and yeah, we're really excited.
And you mentioned it's given you a good chance to prepare a little bit, and I want to dive in a little bit on tomorrow's game specifically. You guys are taking on U of I. They are 32-4 last year, made it to the Final Four. They've got an All-American and a great supporting cast around her. How do you go into preparing for a game like that, knowing that it's your home opener and, like you said, it's going to be bumping in there? How does the team get ready for a match like that?
Yeah. It's obviously a very big opponent, but we focus on approaching each team the same. So just keeping that mindset that any team is beatable, but we're obviously going to respect everything that they've done, and we know what they can do. We've been preparing for each of their attackers, and we know their defense, we know their offense. Our coaches make us really prepared for that. So I think we're ready, and I think we can beat this really good team.
And Sydney, we have done our research a little bit, and we found out that 1,100 tickets have been sold as of last week. So what's it like for you to play in front of a crowd of this magnitude?
It's kind of crazy. I mean, we've always had really good fans, but I think especially with having some local teams, and I know there's some local talent on UCF, so there's going to be so many people here, and I think something that drives us is our fans and the atmosphere that we do get in Redbird Arena, and I think it's just going to bring us to that next level, and having a loud and close fans, like I know with our new seats, our fans are going to be much closer to us, so that'll be really good for us.
And kind of diving back a little personal question for you. I want to know, like, what's your story? What got your passion going for volleyball, and what made you pick volleyball as a sport that you wanted to really pursue as a career?
Yeah, so I've been playing volleyball since I was like 8 years old, and my mom was actually a college volleyball player, so that's kind of where I got started, and ever since I started, I just fell in love with the game. It's given me some of the closest friendships in my life, and it's taught me so many things, how to work hard, how to be disciplined, time management. It's kind of just shaped who I am today, and it's a big part of me.
Absolutely. And you brought up time management. What is it like kind of keeping your schoolwork like in check while you're going on road trips and things like that? Like, how do you kind of manage everything?
Yeah, it's definitely, freshman year it was definitely hard to figure it all out, but we have so many people helping us, all our support staff at the Athletic Study Center. We have our athletic trainers, our academic advisors, all these people that help us get to where we need to be. We're just really thankful and supportive for all of that, and they help keep us in check. Yeah.
And kind of going off of that, you've talked about a little bit about what ISU brings to the table, but what made your choice coming out of high school?
Yeah.
You had a lot of success. What made ISU the school for you and the program that you wanted to play for?
Yeah, I mean, obviously ISU volleyball is a really good program. We have good past teams, good records, but I think the thing that drawed me here the most was the family aspect of the team. Even when I came on my visit, all the players are so welcoming. They were so nice, and the coaches just like seemed like family with all the players, and I think that's really important within a team.
What has your experience been like playing for Leah Johnson?
It's been awesome. She's the best coach I've ever had. She's not only a coach to me, but like a life mentor. She knows the game so well. She's taught me so many things, especially with me playing right side the past 2 years and now playing middle. She's just been really good with that, and even talking to her about stuff in my life, in school, and my home life, and she's just really supportive.
And you brought up your transition between positions. I was reading about that a little bit. How has that gone for you so far just in this season?
Yeah, it's really good. I played middle a lot growing up, so I'm comfortable with that, and I know I like to take on that challenge, and it's been fun.
And kind of going over talking about you a little bit, what has been like your most memorable moment here? And now being a junior, you've had 3 years to kind of experience some things. What's been like the most memorable for you?
Probably this past year on our senior night when we beat UNI. It was like probably the most fun game I've ever been a part of. The atmosphere in Redbird Arena was awesome. And to get a top 25 win was awesome for our program. It was just such a fun night.
Absolutely. I mean, me and actually Will Farlow, who's listening to the show right now, we were on call for that game, and that Redbird Arena was electric.
It was
so fun to call, so fun to watch. But like kind of going off that, like, can you give us, like, take us through your pregame routine, like playlist, pregame meal? What do you do? What gets you going before a game?
So we do pregame meal about 2 or 3 hours before every game. It's regular chicken and vegetables, all that good stuff.
Gotta get the protein in there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And then the team just hangs out in the locker room for like an hour. We listen to music, we dance, sometimes we watch TV, we just get in that mindset. We have dance parties, so fun. And then when it's time to go to the court, flip that switch, we're focused, we're ready to go. Game time.
It's actually funny that you bring up that dance party because now we're going to take the time of the show. We talked a little bit about hyping up the tournament, but now we're going to kind of put you on the spot a little bit.
Oh boy.
So we have some questions for you here. And we're going to kind of we got like 8 questions, and it's about your teammates. So whatever one relates the most to your teammates, we want to kind of go. So I'll start off. We'll kind of go ahead. So for the first question here, who do you trust the most on the aux cord?
Ooh. On the aux cord, probably Steph.
Steph Jankowicz.
Yeah,
all right.
She's got a pretty good aux. Or Sarah Kushner. She's got a good aux too.
And you brought up you have the dance parties before the games. Which of your teammates has the worst?
Thinks they're the best.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's the worst. The worst false confidence.
Honestly, I might put myself in that category, but also. I would say Kendi, maybe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate the honesty, putting yourself up there.
Yeah. Just gotta
I
help
like to
yourself
think I'm good,
here.
but I just know.
I think we're all like that. Here in the studio, we're always dancing. And, who's most likely to wear sweatpants on a first date?
Paige Hilliard.
That was quick. There was
she
no
wears
thought.
sweatpants every single day. She's from Hawaii. It's like 90 degrees here. She's wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt to class. It's crazy.
All right, this is my favorite question. If you were stranded on an island and you could only bring one of your teammates for whatever reason, who would it be?
Monica Miller, because she knows how to do everything. Like, I don't even know. I can't even explain it. She's just like a handyman. She's like a mom. She can do it all. I would trust her to do that. Be on an island with me.
Who is most likely to win the lottery and lose the ticket?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Kendall.
This one's a tough one. Kendall
Meyer. She's always losing things, so.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll wrap it up one more. Who is most likely to star in their own reality TV show?
Probably Emmy Ogogar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Got a little information, and now if they're listening, they're going to come back. It will be on the website.
Yeah.
So they're going to know exactly what was said here tonight.
Well, Sydney, thank you so much for coming on the show. Everybody make sure you go out and support Redbird Volleyball tomorrow night at 7. They're taking on the U of I. They're 14th ranked in the nation. It's going to be a huge game. Redbird Arena is going to be bumping. We are going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're going to have some fantastic news coming from Leo Stoddard. Then we're going to be talking Blackhawks hockey. This is the Red Zone on 103.3 WZND, the pulse of Redbird Nation.